Hey everybody, my name is Cyndaquil, and welcome to Pokémon Legends Arceus. This is a game that many people apparently is praising a lot for, and also one of the most hyped games when it was released, and people when they got it, they were so happy. And I wonder why. People are very defending this game after playing this. And every now you see no saving screen, your Pokemon will up progress. You can disable all the saving settings, which is really nice. And I have actually been hyped for this game myself. Welcome to my realm, located beyond both time and space. It is well that thou art here. I in which humans call Arceus. Now, I wish to know thine appearance. What is thy name? All is correct, and as it should be. Dark. Soon, thou shalt find thyself in a world strange to thee. A world inhabited by wondrous creatures that humans call Pokémon. Dark. Seek out all Pokémon, and thou shalt find me once more. You wanted to remember that. Pokémon Legends Arceus. So it was Arceus who actually just done the whole thing. Instead of a Pokemon professor, it was actually just Arceus himself. Wake up! Oh, do wake up, won't you? Are you alive, my boy? You gave me quite a shock, falling from the sky like that. But thank goodness you seem unharmed. Who are you? I like to ask you to say. I mean, you fell off the sky, you understand? Come now, who in the world does that? I must say your clothing is... unusual. You wouldn't happen to have an acquaintance in these parts, would you? I doubt it. I see. You seem to be in a bit of a pickle. Might I offer some directions? Do you have somewhere around here you could stay? No, So you don't even know anyone here, and you don't even know where to spend the night. Well, this is a proper protocol indeed. Are you quite sure you'll be able to survive? I don't know what to do. I see. Well, no gentleman would abandon a person in such need. Oh my, I've completely forgotten. I had just caught up to these 3 runaway Pokemon when you tumbled out of the sky. It's almost as if they knew you'd appear here. Ah, but do you even know what the Pokemon is? Of course I do. My, that's a relief. Though you fell from the sky, it seems you have some common ground there. Well, yes, well, these 3 Pokemon belong to me. Mysterious creatures they are. Yes, and what might your name be? Oh, so you're not all dark. That's quite a ring to it. I imagine it must have some lovely meaning. Oh, but I do apologize I haven't even introduced myself. My name is Lavington. I am something of a Pokemon professor. That is to say, I am a scholar seeking to deepen our understanding of Pokemon. Yes, Pokemon such as these 3... Oh, blast and bother, my darling Pokemon, why must you run from me again? I'm totally sorry, but do you think you could help me round them up? I beg you. Wait! I'm walking in sandals, apparently. Ooh. There's a glowing, beeping object over there. Investigate. You found something that resembles a phone. It's probably a phone, but it's changed shape. You feel strange power emanating from it. Measure the repeat on the screen. I bestow upon thee this Arc phone, and thy mission: seek out all Pokemon. It's too quiet. That's why the audio is a bit weird. Alas, yet another miss. I'm glad you come to rescue my new friend from the sky. I tried to catch my little runaways by tossing some Pokeballs their way, but I'm not the best of this sort of thing, you see. I'd love to give you a bit of a go at it, but perhaps you tell you about these 3 first. Now, that one is Rowlet. Rowlet can photosynthesize like a plant, and apparently battles using its sharp feathers. That one over there is Cyndaquil. The fire burning on Cyndaquil's back will flare up whenever it is surprised or irate. The Pokemon near the pond is Oshawott. Oshawott naps while floating on the water, and it can battle using the shell-like object on its belly. Oh my, I nearly forgot to cover the most crucial thing about catching Pokemon. I should make mention that this game does do that a little different. Here are, my boy, Pokeballs. Throw these at Pokemon you catch them. Obtain 50 Pokeballs. A mysterious ball that can be thrown at wild Pokemon in order to catch them. These balls can be crafted by hand if you gather the necessary materials. But that won't do for an explanation with it. I do apologize. Let me be more thorough. Now, I mentioned that albeit Pokemon are strange, marvelous creatures. What's so strange about them, you ask? Well, each and every Pokemon is able to shrink itself down to minuscule size. And that's where Pokeballs come in. Pokeballs are a recent invention, you see. Throw one of them at the Pokemon and, why, the Pokemon will shrink down and fit inside the ball, comfy as they can be. And with that, you've got a Pokeball. I know we just met, but I'm afraid I have no one else to turn to. I'd be awfully grateful if you could catch my 3 runaways. Now, the popular technique is to take aim at the Pokemon and then let the ball fly. It's quite simple. Though far be it from me to say so, I suppose, given my own dire lack of skill in this area. Pokemon can be caught by throwing Pokeballs at them. Hold down the ZR button to ready a Pokeball, and take aim. You can keep moving around as you do, so use the right stick to adjust your angle and aim carefully at your target Pokemon. Release the ZR button to throw the Pokeball. If it hits a Pokemon, you may be able to catch it. But if you ready the Pokeball but you do not want to throw it, press the B button to cancel the throw. Let's start with Oshawott. So hold, yeah, they actually say it like that. Hold aim, and simply release it. I just sneaked it on his back. Oh, wonderful! You caught a Pokemon! Seems you got quite a knack for this Pokemon catching business, Dark. Jolly useful skill to have around here. Only 2 of my darling Lonaways left now. This is the most unusual, but you don't seem fearful of Pokemon in the slightest. Because in this area, Pokemon are not exactly that fond of humans, so... Cyndaquil is at these rocks, so I need to look around like that. Okay, there he is. Okay, some will run away instantly and some will not. Okay, that's the other one. I can hardly believe it, Doc. Incredible. You know, many people fear to approach Pokemon. Never mind catch them. Bravo, indeed. There's one more to go. Let's wrap this up sharpish, shall we? Now, there's only Rowlet over there. I will only mention that, some Pokemon, of course, react differently when you approach them. Some will actually have that guard up, so you can actually catch them. Oh yes, I'm afraid that can happen. Pokeballs are hardly 100% foolproof. Give it another go, old boy. I think this is scripted, apparently. Thank you very much. Oh, what a relief to have them all back. You see, the 3 Pokemon you caught have only just arrived to our village to help with our research, yet they won't yet listen to anyone. And as I mentioned, they bolted from the village almost as they knew they were falling. But I must say, Dark, I must have a stick in the back on how well you use Pokeballs. How is it that you catch Pokemon so aptly when you've only just arrived? One can't tell, but there is a reason you appeared here now. Seek out all Pokemon. That object is an Arc phone, you say? What an odd device. Could it be guiding you somehow? If you indulge me for a moment, there's something I'd like to share with you. You see, I have a dream to compile this region's first complete record of its Pokemon. We're in a field called such as a catalog, a Pokédex. Yes, a proper Pokédex is a wonderful work of research, containing detailed records of all the Pokemon can be found in the region. But in order to properly document Pokemon, one must, of course, catch them. And therein lies the rub, I'm afraid. Pokeballs have only just been invented, and not many have mastered the skills of using them. And there's, of course, the people that are actually afraid, and legendary Pokemon might be even more terrifying considering how powerful they are. Enter you, a person with a clear talent for catching Pokemon. Your goal is to seek out every Pokemon, and mine is to have all those Pokemon caught. A situation ripe for teamwork, don't you agree? Come out, what do you say? Shall we help one another out, my boy? You've convinced me. And whoever and from wherever you may be, I welcome you with open arms. We've got a Pokédex to complete. First things first, let's get these Pokemon back to the village. Then we'll sort out your lodging and find you some proper clothes and a meal and all that. Follow me, then. Onward to Jubilife Village. Now, if this actually does sound a little bit familiar, Jubilife Village became Jubilife City. And because this is supposedly run around in this. Ooh, that's a nice little ominous sight, isn't it? This place is found in the Hisui region, which is originally called the Sinnoh region. This is Sinnoh in the past. Thank you for your tireless work in keeping us safe, my good guardsman. This young man was of great assistance to me and my Pokémon, so I hope you'll forgive my bringing him into the village for a bit. This way, if you please. Jubilife Village is a long way thanks to the fine people of the Galaxy Exploration team. The road we are on now is known as the locales of Canela Avenue. The village was built scarcely 2 years ago, but there's much to do and not many to do it. Oh, of course, since we know a little of the local Pokemon, people hesitate to set foot outside the village. Now, that impressive building up ahead is the Galaxy Hall, headquarters for this entire outfit. Oh, botheration, I almost forgotten. I need to go and report that we successfully covered the escape Pokemon. Might I ask you to wait for me at the canteen? It's just past this bridge here. Then to the left, the Wallflower, it's called. Your ARC phone is beeping. Somehow it seems to show you where you need to go next. Use the minus button to view the map on your ARC phone. You can consult the map for guidance to the next destination and information on your missions and requests. You also see the guide markers when you're out exploring or running around the village. If you're not sure where to go next, stop around, look around in all directions if you spot one of those markers, and head for it. It seems that Arceus is indeed guiding us in one way. And of course people are a little bit skeptic on how we walk around. Well now, aren't you awfully suspicious? The Wallflower is for Galaxy Team folk only. We don't have seat for outsiders. Move along. Who are you? I've never seen anyone dressed like you are. What if you were attacked by a Pokemon? You'd be mincemeat in those flimsy clothes. If the guard let you through, you must have ties with somebody in this village. Perhaps you've met Professor Labaton. He's a scholar from a faraway place. His Pokemon do get away from him at times, though. It makes me a bit worrisome for him. I suppose I'm hardly one to talk. I've had some trouble with Pokemon myself. I hit by a Pokemon move called Thunder Shock not long ago, and had to take him to my vet. The Professor, well, I do how long he lasts. Unfortunately, as the calorie says, I'm a bit clumsy sort of fellow, to put it mildly. Professor! But everything will be quite alright right now. Dark here has agreed to help us with our Pokedex. Excuse me? You plan to appoint him to the Survey Corps? You can't just slap a badge on whoever you like without Professor Celine's permission. I allow it. Captain Celine? Assuming the individual contributed to the Survey Corps, that is. I am the captain of the Team Galaxy Team Survey Corps. You may call me Cyrus, Celine. Yeah, I will mention that some people are, in fact, our meat ancestors, and this is supposed to be Cyrus's ancestor in the form of female. Professor Labaton has told me how you helped secure his Pokemon when they slipped his control. And now it seems he would like us to feed and house you in exchange for your ongoing labor. You look to be 15 or so. quite old enough to work for your keep. But we can't simply take on strangers who wander in among us without any idea of their skills or origins. Tomorrow, we shall see if you can prove yourself worthy. A most reasonable decision, Captain. Now, would you care to join us for a meal? I'm sure you've got plenty of questions for our visitor. That's quite alright. I prefer to eat alone, so I might appreciate my meals without distraction. Aloof as always, I see. Well, no matter, the rest of us can share a meal and some pleasant conversation then, eh? Benny, old chum, the usual potato mochi, if you please, but make it for free today. Wonderful stab, Benny. Much obliged. Your potato mochi will never fail to please. Though he was rather racist. Professor Leviton, where exactly did you meet our visitor here? Ah, well, you know of that great hole in the sky, the one people call the space-time rift? Our new friend fell right off it. You can't be serious. Now, come now, I'm a scientist. My job is to observe and explain any and all phenomena. I concern myself only with facts. Now, you already know there are many Pokémon here in the Asuri region. That there are in the grass, in the forests, the water, or wherever they like. Our job as a survey corps is to research them and find out what kind of creature they are. Well, we know this much. Pokémon are terrifying creatures. It's all but impossible to know what kinds of powers they might possess, what sort of wondrous things they can do. But that's where Dora will come in. He successfully caught 3 Pokémon, 3 of them in quick order, you understand. No one in Galaxy Team is capable of a feat such as that, which means we can finally begin our Pokémon research in earnest. 3? We have a hard enough time catching even one of one wild Pokémon come after us. Well, to be fair, the Pokémon that fled to the beach weren't on the attack. But the key to catching Pokémon is getting close enough to aim your Pokéball well, and it seems our new friend here is fearless enough to do just that. Does the Survey Corps really have the leeway to be enjoying a leisurely meal with this outsider? Your captain just ordered 10 whole portions of potato mochi, you know. The slow progress on that Pokédex of yours is clear has her on edge. I'm sure we'll start to rein in the good captain's stress eating soon enough. Now have your fill, Dark. And think, if you make it into the Galaxy Team, you'll never have to worry about a meal again. The team provides for all of its members' needs, even if said members fell out of the sky. That was quite delicious indeed. Yes, the food was lovely, but more importantly, you do remember that Dark has a trial to pass to join the Survey Corps, don't you? Don't worry, I have complete confidence in Dark's skills. Let's hope it is not misplaced. Dark, was it? For tonight, at least, we will provide you with a place to sleep. You may use our quarters there. But if you fail to pass the trial we put to you tomorrow, you must move on. You'll be expelled from the village to meet your fate. Perhaps you're deaf in the wilds. This for Peggy 7 apparently. So meant to be played by kids. Yeah, people can be harsh. Captain Celine is somewhat like Hisui in that they're both quite harsh. No. She simply puts on a stern front to help keep us all safe. At any rate, I think it's time we turned in for the night, eh? It's good fame one can fall out of the futons. We sleep in here. I imagine our new friend hasn't enough falling for one day. And with that, I bid you both a good night. Yes, good night. Rift in the sky, people falling from it. The world is full of mysteries. It is rather ominous, however. Rather quaint, isn't it? Now that you this place takes, of course, Hisui takes place in Sinnoh, which is also apparently a place in Japan. And in Japan, people, nothing there. Survey tips contains all sort of useful information to help you carry out your survey work in this situation. To read them at any time, simply press the up button to open them up the menu and then go to help screen. Any tips from team members? Don't forget, wish your tools to be forgotten. Diligent record keeping will save you from such a fate. To save your progress, press the up button to open up the menu, then scroll with ZR until you reach the save screen. There's also another save function you can have to have your progress save automatically. You can enable or disable auto save by scrolling up to the help screen in the menu. And it's like the settings. We're just like this. Right now we have our, let's call it simply the trainer card, and here is all the things: survey tips, game controls, and settings. Oh, it's on default. Okay, interesting. There's also a HUD toggling, and you can also do this. I'm actually gonna put this on max just for you guys, and I think adjust the ratio between the loudest and quietest sounds to make it resier. Okay, let's put it like that. Yeah, let's save and exit. Patch B. And yeah. And you just simply press A like that. I found out how to sneak. Just simply press B. That doesn't sound good. Apparently that the next day, apparently that that lighting, that is really not very nice. Good morning, Doc. Are you up? Quite some lightning last night, wasn't it? Today is the day of a trial, so let's give it our all. Yeah, it's a nice little Japanese little detail. I really like the nice little Japanese culture right here. What lovely weather we got. I hope you had a night's sleep, even if this land is strange and new to you. Let's get to our headquarters. Captain Celine is waiting. It's rather easy to actually notice where we need to go. Of course, people are a little bit more, of course, I like that people are, of course, rather defensive. Yeah. Luxurious, certainly. The Silver Corps officers are here on the first floor. Don't give up. Keep your eyes open. The wild Pokemon, they are everywhere, attacking from all sides. I send out my power to Pokemon, but against the whole pack, outnumbered. This is what happens when you go so far afield, but the Malgo Corps will put you to the rights. That man with the security corps, and even with his own partner, he took a beating from wild Pokemon. Find a partner Pokemon of your own, you might find his trial particularly trying. Captain Celine, Dark is here. You may enter. Let us get straight to it. If you wish to join the Galaxy Expedition team, prove yourself capable by going out in the Obsidian Fields and catching 3 kinds of different Pokemon. Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. Catching 3 Pokemon from the start? No one in the Galaxy team has ever managed that. Did this trainer not catch 3 different Pokemon only yesterday? My trial should be simple enough for him, if the Pokemon wasn't exaggerating things, that is. The Galaxy team does not have the means to provide for those who only take without giving. If you wish to stay, you must prove beyond any doubt that you'll be an asset to our cause. I will lend you one of our Survey Corps sachets to carry whatever you may need in the field. That saddle doesn't exactly match your mode of dress. Akari, I'll expect you to step in if anything goes awry. Galaxy Team's entry trial. We have our first story mission. It's pretty obvious how that works. Pardon, Dara, come with me for a moment. Now then, a jolly good morning to everyone. Is something the matter, Professor Lavington? In order to complete our Pokédex and, well, simply survive in this unforgiving land, dogs absolutely must pass this trial. And as a professor of Pokemon, I've just got to take them to help in the combat. Come on, dog, pick the Pokemon that strikes your fancy. With a partner of your own, you'll be able to find a wild Pokemon outside the village. These little darlings are quite very dear to me, but it's plain to see they're rather curious about you. Well, my boy, which Pokemon would you like to keep your very own? Now, I will make mention that you're not locked with how you can actually catch the other Pokemon by just training, and I want Oshawott to be my partner. I already made my decision when the moment they were announced. I remember that one of the Pokemon you caught at the Prelude Beach, for me, will now be yours to keep. Good show. I've tucked Oshawott back inside its Pokeball for you, so take it. It's yours. You received Oshawott. A word of advice, my boy. Pay close attention to which Pokeballs you are empty and which ones contain a Pokemon when you're out in the fields. They look as if they're cheering on their friend Oshawott. Or perhaps they're jealous that it gets to help you with your trial. Could well be... They did go dashing from the village when dark fell out of the sky, after all. Well, not to worry, you two. I'll have you assist me with my wish from now. And by the by, what species has Captain Celine charged you with catching? Well, let's smash it. All three of the species can be found in Obsidian Fieldlands. Let me give you some Pokeballs to use during your trial then. These Pokeballs may be handcrafted, but they work a treat, as you've already seen. You have this trial cleared in no time. I guess you're finally ready. You have to leave the village for your trial. Turn left after you exit the headquarters, then head out for the gates. Pretty simple. And I really like that they start with those three, because those three are the first three Pokemon you can actually encounter, except with Kricketot in except for Kricketot, because mainly the sky, actually, the sky thing. And I actually do want to get myself a Shinx from my own team. Oh, what a curious getup you have there. I can already tell you're quite a character. I am Volo of the Jinko Guilds, the go-to choice for any of your mercantile needs here in Hisui. I've heard talk about you. Fell from the sky, didn't you? No, that's certainly a tale I like to hear. Oh, and you've a Pokemon. You are certainly full of interesting surprises. Investigating the odd and novel is key to any good merchant's success. So what do you say? How about you and I see how our Pokemon stand up to one another in battle? Sounds good. I like you better and better. What a delightful fight. I've also heard about this trial you're to attempt. Let's have a quick battle to get your blood pumping before you head out. Though I suppose you already know, you lose your Pokemon HP reaches 0. Just know that these 3 starters are shiny locked, but you can find more of them in the wild. Also, remember, you can walk around doing battles. But it's not exactly necessary, but you are able to cancel out wild battles by just simply running away. All decided. Moves, items, you use them well, and the world will be open up to you. You move. It's always good to have your Pokemon do battle, don't you think? And as they gain experience through battle, they learn more moves and grow even stronger. Pokemon sometimes learn new moves when they level up. If you want to change the moves that Pokemon can use, battle, open your sachets, choose the Pokemon you want, and select the change move options like that. But so few people here have their own Pokemon. If only more knew how to use Pokeballs. Anyway, let me help our 2 battles recover from their little exercise. And to you, my Sky fellow friends, I present some potions and thanks. They can be used to restore HP. You can use them on your Pokemon whenever they might be worn out from battle. I'll be hoping that you're successful in that trial of yours. More Galaxy team members means more customers for yours truly after all. That's really something. Not only can you catch Pokemon, you can lead them in battle. Now to Obsidian Fieldlands. When you're leaving Jubilife's village, make sure you choose a destination from your map and tell Rest, the guardsman, where you're going. That way someone can come to your aid if you're knocked out by a Pokemon. Your trial begins just a short way past that front gate. You're correct, I was informed you'll be passing through. Your trial will take place outside the safety of the village. Please take care to come back alive. It's a rough little terrain after all. This is our base camp, the last safe haven before you reach the wilds. For your trial, you must catch 3 species of Pokemon: Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. Are you ready to get started? Oh, Professor, is something wrong? Well, you see, Captain Celine got hold of me after you left. She impressed upon me that I bear full responsibility for what happens to our sudden guest. That's our unsparing captain, but what help exactly can you offer out here, Professor? To be honest, my dear girl, I don't intend to lift a finger. Dark talents are the real deal. He'll pass with flying colors, you see. So the responsibility for him still lies, in fact, with me, in fact. Well, I'm sure Dark will be fine. Let's begin the trial. Catch a Bidoof first, apparently. This is Aspiration Hill. The species of Pokemon you're meant to catch are all live here. And I think finally the music is finally going to kick in. Long before it comes to Bidoof, and... Of course, we're catching a Bidoof first. The key is to aim careful, not to assume you need my advice. I'm just sharing what I know. We already know. There's a maladisposition. That means it tends to run, not to run from people. So this will be easy. Oh, I get it. Because, okay, so they're actually explaining, you can also just sneak around like this. This actually makes you actually a little difficult to, so ZR... And... That's one. Bidoof has a high catch rate, I know. You caught a Bidoof! Well done! Time to find your next Pokemon. You just have to follow a carry, so apparently this is going to be just a little bit of a catching trial, just to see if we can do what we want. And we also got ourselves a Orange Berry from Bidoof. believe Starlies are a bit of a peckish one, so they run away. Yes, kiddish little things. They run away if startled. So you want to be a bit slow about this. But you'll be able to, if you crouch, you'll be hard to spot. Like in tall grass, for example. So we just know how you're crouching down. You should not run away. You idiot. Okay, where are you, butts? I don't... Okay, I need to probably... Okay, where the hell are you? I cannot see. Oh, you're right there. Just aim carefully. Oh, god dang. Okay. You can also use orange berries to make them, but you can also do this. Okay, it's actually... Okay, let me just... Oh. Dang it, I used that. I just use that. Yes, I know! Where's the... Yeah, I noticed. So apparently Starlight just ran away. Yeah, it's not exactly easy. I think I need to make mention about that because Starlight is really... Yeah. Did I just scoop? Okay, no, it's right there. And if actually you touch the Pokeball with just doing this, you can actually battle with them as well. Only the Shinx left. I think you should be right there. Shinx must have an aggressive disposition. Before you Pokemon, as fast as Selena, have an item at the ready and then want to send out your Pokemon, press X. Oh, press X. That's what I just made mention of. So in case you don't know what you meant with that, press that and like that. And I got 3 orange berries. Make sure for the ones I used on Bidoof. Shinx are rather aggressive creatures. More or less. Yeah, when an aggressive Pokemon gets away, they knock aside any Pokeball you run at them. Let's see about Pokemon easy to catch. An X item will Pokemon if it has picks of fighting. If you want Pokemon display, this Pokemon item cannot be caught unless you engage them in battle. Catching aggressive, you've got a battle with them. That's pretty easy to do, and pretty sure you already know how to do that. Take one of your Pokeballs and throw it near a wild Pokemon when you want to battle. I mean, like that. Like that. And when you weaken around, you can actually just, and they also be easier to catch if you just simply weaken them around. I'm pretty sure you already know that. Just simply select items and do like this. I believe if you press the X button, you can also select the Pokeballs. To approach those Pokemon without a hint of fear and caught each one. You're like a gift from the sky dropped us. If you decide, I think the Survey Corps have a real chance of compiling a complete Pokedex after you've been ordered. This is wonderful! I'm still curious why on earth you came falling from the sky like you did. But for now, let's tell the professor we're ready to head back. Just know that if they also mentioned that there is a lot of Pokemon. Sometimes Pokemon can come on board, and the more Pokemon there are near you and you attack them in battle, all of them will actually attack you. I said you passed the trial fine course, and it seems you just went and just did that. Congratulations, Dark. You've taken your first step towards seeking out every Pokemon. This calls for a commemorative photograph. With skills like yours, I suppose it was a foregone conclusion. Now, that would be best report to Captain Celine. Time to head back to Jubilife's village, eh? And we also get to keep those Pokemon. In time, you're able to send Pokemon you've caught to live in the village pastures. You can bring up to 6 Pokemon with you into the field in theory, though we've never had anyone skilled enough to do so. Come now, you two. Let's not dilly-dally. Captain Salim awaits our report at headquarters. But Captain Salim will be very pleased. And she is rather eager as well. Pastures act as a thing, you know. What do you call it again? Oh yeah, boxes. It seems we won't have to leave you to die after all. Congratulations, you passed your trial. You can hold on to that satchel. I must admit, you've impressed me. I set a high hurdle to judge whether a stranger like yourself could be worthy, but you cleared it. This is yours, the official uniform of the Serving Corps. You've received a Serving Corps uniform and a pair of Serving Corps sandals. Catch chains in the room you used last night. Then you're to report at once to the 3rd floor. Present yourself in uniform to our commander. This is your first official order from your captain. Well, apparently we're finally going to get ourselves dressed properly, apparently. Ah, that's how we do it. Mirrors! Yes, we should. They explain to you how this works. So the corpse uniform and get the sandals. Oh, and also forget the hat because you don't have the hat yet. Oh, I get it. There's also contacts, but we don't need to worry about that. Guess the hat is still left out. Well, look at how well your Civic Corps suits you. It's almost like the captain had it tailored just for you. I see you changed. Regarding your accommodations, you may continue to use the room you slept in last night. You may wear this as well. Now present yourself to the commander. And the 3rd floor, that means you have to go up 2 flights of stairs. I've been waiting for you. I'm Commando, commander of the Galaxy Expedition Team. So you're Dark? Yes, sir. I've been briefed on your situation, including how you fell from the rift in the sky. Now then, let's see what you're made of. Face me in combat. Charge at him. Yeah! You got vigor, I'll give you that. You need to work on your sumo technique. But I do see some skill potential. You just froze us away. Don't expect a well welcome from everyone. Naturally, some will be slow to trust an outsider who literally fell right off the blue. The superstitious among us might see your arrival as a portent of disaster. But you passed the trial that was put to you. No matter how odd you may seem, you're a part of a Visualized Village now. Dedicate yourself to the work of the Galaxy Expedition Team and complete the Pokédex. But I warn you, dog, Pokémon are terrifying creatures. Keep your wits about you as you work. Complete! So the commander has also accepted you. But understand this, you begin as a no-star recruit among the ranks. In other words, you have no rank at all. Perform well as a member of the Survey Corps and you will move up through the ranks. Indeed, you see, the more you add to the Pokédex, the higher your rank will become. And work on the Pokédex will also, of course, bring you closer toward that goal of yours. To seek out every last Pokémon. Here, you will need this. A recipe for crafting Pokeballs. 1 apricorn and 1 tumblestone. And $3,000 as well, Pokédollars as well. You need to buy the necessary materials. Akari, you are an expert of crafting yourself. Teach our new recruit what he needs to know. Of course, Captain Celine. Now, as the experienced craftsperson here, let me explain a bit to start with. Crafting means making items with your own 2 hands. You can buy some items in the general store, but self-sufficiency is worth striving for. You can even make our most valuable tools Pokeballs. Think where we'll be if we couldn't do that. Let's head to the Craftsworks. I will do that next time. I thought it would be the first mission we could play, especially considering I'm running low on time. I will do this quickly. I will do, because I actually have my own goals and sets, and especially considering regarding that strange lighting and that large roar. But for the time being, I will leave it just at that. See you guys then.